Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. First of all, are you following us on Instagram? This is mine and this is Rico's. We post every day on Insta stories and also check out our YouTube stories. Today we're bringing you something very, very special. I'm super excited about it. Can you see this insane bow behind me? It's exactly what we're going to be looking at. Hey, sorry for the interruption. This tour was way too cool to cut it up in little pieces and make a short video out of it. So this is the first tour on our channel that is going to premiere in 2 parts. So after you're done watching this one, make sure to click on the link below in the description or right here, or just search YouTube for ALLSEAS NautiStyles to check out part 2. All right, back to the tour. Enjoy. We are very fortunate to have the builder of this amazing yacht. This is ALLSEAS 92 with us, Tim. Ta-da! We are so fortunate to have him. So he's gonna walk us through, tell us some incredible features, what makes this boat a real deal Explorer yacht. Hi, Tim.
Hi, glad to be here.
All right, so we were kind of out here in the exterior having a little chat, and I was like, stop it, we gotta get it on camera. So you guys were saying some awesome things about the bow, and just tell us about it.
Well, my background is in commercial fishing boats since 1975. I've done over 40 of these boats from the ground up, and this is the evolution of steel boat building from commercial into the highest quality yacht that exists in the world. So this is a real deal go anywhere boat. It's called a whaleback design with a high bow. It's basically exceeds commercial class ABS, very, very heavily built boat to stand, you know, bumping a rock or something that you don't intend on doing, but it's not going to puncture a hole in it. And that's what it's all about. So they're built to travel, they're built to go anywhere. They're rugged, they're seaworthy. Just like the fishing boats that I used to do that all basically found their homes in Seattle and would fish in the near the Aleutian chain in really heavy weather. So that's what it's built for.
The real challenging weather that puts them through the test.
That is correct.
What's the draft of the boat?
This draws 7.2 feet of water, so it's able to do well not only on the West Coast, but also like in the Caribbean where you're dealing with shallower water. So
yeah, very true.
It's got 26 feet of beam, and that's partly why it's so stable. It's called a hard shine boat, which just means that it's got square corners under that makes it to where it wants to resist the motion of the ocean. So it's a very good riding boat, even without stabilizers.
I am so excited. All right, follow us. Wow.
So another difference of our yachts is we put an anchor winch on the stern to keep it from basically swinging in heavy winds. Makes it also much, much quieter when you're at anchor.
This is amazing. Look at the size of the cleats here.
And we got an hydraulic windlass, right?
Yes, all hydraulic.
Yeah.
This is built by Pilkington up in the Northwest.
Where does this go?
We have a stern entry that goes into the engine room and lazarette.
Cool.
And that is while you're at dock, you can use this for easy access to the back of the boat.
Perfect, so we can look at it
We can see it
later.
from the other side, yeah.
Okay, all right, come on up to the cockpit. This massive table here can easily sit 10.
Yeah, 10,
yeah,
exactly.
Easy, totally.
Electric barbecue, pull out freezer drawers, pull out refrigerator doors, you know, it's got everything.
May I?
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay, so, oh my goodness. This whole thing?
Yes, that's refrigerator, this is freezer.
Wow. Okay, that's amazing. That's a really big barbecue.
Exactly. It's all electric, which is nice.
Yep.
No propane needed on this boat.
Yeah,
so.
that's really cool. The door behind you?
This is an engine room access.
Okay.
Used primarily for emergencies.
Gotcha.
So if you were in the event of an emergency exit, like a fire or something like that, that's one more exit point on the boat.
Rico, are you seeing these? It's just insane.
The bollards are heavy, custom stainless. We build every piece and part in the boat in our factory. The boat is solid steel, 3/8 bottom plate, all the way up to the boat deck level, and then we go to all aluminum superstructure.
Are these storage units, or is that just
Yes, all
access?
storage in the back.
Oh yeah, oh, huge amount of storage.
Good amount
Goes
of
all
Push
the way
the
in
spring
there.
to close. There you go.
Yep. Perfect. All right, should we go forward, Rico? Okay, we're gonna walk forward. Look at this.
It's nice to have a full walk around on a boat. It makes it much easier to dock.
This is amazing.
You'll also notice a lot of handrails on this boat, oversized handrails. It's just built really rugged.
Yes, that is the word that I was looking for. Feels like a house, it doesn't move. Nothing moves. Super solid. Wow.
This is the Portuguese bridge here. Just more protection from the wind, more
Yep.
protection from wave action on the boat. And then up front, we've got another full-size anchor winch, which allows us to operate without a chain locker. So you're looking at the real McCoy here. This is what the fishermen love, and they love to layer their chains so they have less problems when they're trying to pull against a 175-ton boat when you're in heavy weather.
Look at the size of this chain.
7/8 chain, one shot, and then we have 300 feet of half-inch high tensile chain, and under that is another 300 feet of galvanized 5/8 cable. So lots of scope means you have less chance of dragging your anchor.
This puts a whole different meaning to safety. on
That's just a
anchor.
safety.
Yeah, but it's even that is just, you know, I'm used to
Exactly.
like a little pin on the catamarans, you know. So it's
350-pound anchor that was built from a company up in Seattle.
awesome. Are these storages?
Yes, this is where we carry, normally, I don't think this one's outfitted yet, but we normally carry a sea anchor up here and a towing bridle up here.
Got it. Right. All right.
For tender?
For the tender is on the back deck. We'll show you that next.
Yep.
Yeah. So what's the total amount of length we have at the anchor chain?
We have
combined.
690 feet of total combined.
Yeah, that will
So-
do.
You can anchor in some deep waters.
Should be
with that.
okay.
Yep, it'll do just fine.
In the Bahamas,
All
you just
hydraulic.
do 2 turns,
Yeah,
and
that's
that's
it. That's it. It's done.
Anchor in 10 feet of water, and that's it.
Yeah, if you can find yourself 15 feet in the Exumas.
The windows on this boat are some of the heaviest windows that Pacific Coast Marine up in Seattle has ever built. We typically keep our forward windows are over an inch thick, and on the sides of the boat we dropped a half-inch glass, and everything's dual pane from here back. So we're able to really maintain our air conditioning very efficiently.
Oh, it's just amazing.
Would you, for docking purposes, do you have any wing stations, or you have a yacht controller?
Our wing
or-
station is done with a remote control that comes with the engine, and we do a hardwired engine control remote that has a 100-foot cord on it, so you literally can walk anywhere on the
Anywhere.
boat that you want with it.
It's the best way.
I find they're more reliable than the wing stations because they're not out in the weather, and you also don't have problems. Forgetting to change stations on a boat can be a problem.
Very true.
Very true. That's a very good point.
So this is the boat deck. We can carry 2 tenders. We have a 10,000-pound rating as far as toys on the boat. So you can put up to 10,000 pounds of play toys, anything from 2 aluminum boats to kayaks to paddle boards and sea-doos, whatever your heart's desire.
Did that register, you guys? 10,000 pounds?
What's the capacity of the davit?
The
crane.
davit is covered right now. That is a 12,000-pound crane. It telescopes out with a wireless remote control, 22 feet straight out. We can launch our tenders off the port, starboard, or stern, which is unusual. You don't see that very much. My favorite is to be able to launch our boats off the stern where you have your swim platform and it's easier access to the landing craft.
You can easily put like a 22-foot tender up on here.
The Heaven's Gate, which is the sister ship to this boat, is in Fort Lauderdale right now, and it has an 18-foot Novaranian inflatable, and then right here it has a custom landing craft that I built, and that's 23 feet long. And it's
Aluminum?
beautiful because you can drive it up on the beach, drop the front
Drop the
down,
front.
carry toys with you or whatever you want. So it's capable of carrying the kind of toys you would want if you're going around the world. Some people actually would put an automobile up here as well.
Oh yeah, you can totally
Good.
do that.
Little Fiat
Yeah.
500 or something?
Yeah, I've seen that on the North Havens. I just wish you guys could see Rico's face right now. It's,
No, it's
totally worth it. It's like he's just going. It's awesome. All right, cool. This
I
is
have a 20-foot tender in the water right now for sale if you want one.
Whoa, okay.
A brake navigator.
Well, we have one more level.
yes.
Come on up.
Let's do it.
This is a party deck too, if you're
This
into
is
partying.
insane. Yeah, I mean, you could entertain for sure.
Basically, it's a huge Flybridge. We have a 7-person hot tub, the latest and greatest with all the jets, and it's got the ozone
Nice.
generator in it. Lots of seating and low tables so that you can put your feet up and really relax and enjoy yourself. We have built-in Corian tables in the front so that when you're off running around, looking around, you can eat dinner up here. A one-helm chair, the ability for full electronics. The one thing we were trying to achieve with this boat is a complete cover for this area so that there's no sun on you at all. We find that if you operate in really harsh climates where there's a lot of sun, this area can be hard to manage. And so with the cover on it, you can stay up here for a lot longer.
And enclosure-wise, what is it ever considered?
Well,
for
if
this
it went to
area?
Alaska or someplace like that where you needed it,
Yeah.
then you could put isinglass up here and
Right.
contain it.
Yeah, and it's nicely laid out, so you could easily do that.
You can do the same thing with the stern of the boat as well. You can enclose it in isinglass and put a heater in there if you're up in
Totally.
the Arctic area or something like that
Yep,
with the
you
boat.
can actually spend time there when it's outside. So the view from this hot tub, right? It would be incredible. Wait, just pretend like I'm in a hot tub right here.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh,
In Seattle, now this is one of the testimonies of the boat. I have actually been in the hot tub while it's underway. Most boats, under a hot tub like this, you drain the water before you go anywhere.
Correct.
And in protected waters, we never drain all the water out. In fact, you can actually use it while you're underway. And so that just means that the boat is stable.
Yep.
It does not roll a lot.
amazing. Wow, everything just feels so solid. Just
It is.
amazing. Well, how many people do this? I'm sure I'm not the first one.
No. It's normal. Touch and feel.
The amount of entertaining space up here even is
We got
incredible.
storage underneath.
Yes. All of these flip up and they're totally populated with storage containers and
Yeah, I
ready to
can
go.
see that.
It's really nice. All of our covers are off right now, but normally you keep everything
Yeah.
covered until you actually take off.
Perfect. And this space here could be anything, right? I mean, you could also.
Yes, we have room in here. You could actually put in a mini bar.
Right.
We plumbed it already so that it's you could add a sink to it. You can put a refrigerator, freezer up here.
Yeah.
It just depends on how you use the boat.
Yep, it's all about the application. Can't wait to see the interior. Goodness. I'm already like overwhelmed. So we're in a pilot house.
The pilot house is
Walk and
split
walk.
into two sections. We've got a nice settee and an entertainment center in the back. And with this settee set up like this, it doesn't interfere with the navigation on the forward side. So it just really takes good advantage of the space.
Yeah, I mean, I could totally imagine like underway and long passages spending a lot of time up here.
I've been on the sister ship to this, and actually when we're overloaded with passengers, which happens a lot when all your friends want to go with you.
Of course.
And I have slept on this under doing anchor watch back here.
Totally.
So it's very
It's-
comfortable. And it's actually was designed that way. You can see that it's extra deep so that you can actually
Yeah, you
use
can
it as
sleep.
a berth as
Yeah,
well.
totally looks like it.
So good for overflow.
Yep.
So we got a chart table here, right?
This is a chart table here with full chart storage underneath it. This is all for navigation, although in this case you're actually looking at the monitoring system on the sister ship, and this is what's going on in Florida right now. So our monitoring system can be accessed anywhere in the world. So we're looking at the refrigeration running on the Heaven's Gate, the ALLSEAS 92 in Fort Lauderdale.
I mean, I have to see Rico's face. I just have to see his face. Wow. Wait, this whole thing opens up?
Yes, this is actually,
Wow.
you open it up here and you have chart storage.
Charts, like a real
One
chart.
of the things you need to do on a big boat is you need to store your charts flat.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we do that here, but we also build a special chart drawer up in the front. And this one is big enough to where you can literally then keep all of your
Oh, I
charts
see it.
stored flat.
Wow, that
right
is
in here. So
massive.
it's massive.
Oh, this is so great. Nice.
The boat has got basic electronics on it, a 72-mile radar. It's got full electronics for navigation.
Because you're 6'1", you said?
I'm 6'1".
Yeah, so that's really
we have,
good
another,
headroom.
Another 5 inches above me.
These look like very comfortable.
These are custom STID helm chairs. We have 2 of those, as well as elevated seating here. A lot of times when we're underway, the crew will come up and eat in here as well. So it's nice to be able to spread out on the boat.
How about I sit in here and enjoy this, and you guys talk tech?
Talk tech. Okay.
Talk tech.
So
All
where's
right.
the rudder?
Where's the steering wheel? I have a lot of people ask me, where's the
Yeah,
steering
where
wheel?
is the steering wheel?
And so the bottom line is on a boat like this, we delete the steering wheel. It's not needed. Everything's fly-by-wire, so you're going to steer the boat here with your jog lever, which is easy to do. And then suppose you're coming into the dock and you don't want to steer and operate here, then you're actually going to take your remote control here, and you just pull it out as far as you want, and you walk outside with it.
is
So now you have
amazing.
thruster controls. You have engine controls, everything you need is right here to operate the boat.
Awesome.
Well, the advantage of this is that no matter where you're at, you can look straight over the side of the boat and you can see everything that's going on. Now, I know they make cordless units, but I tend to go old-fashioned. I go wired. I don't want anything going wrong when you're docking a boat like this because 175 tons is in motion and you just don't want to run
I was
into
just going to
anybody.
ask,
It
what's the gross tonnage on the boat? Too bad my license is not going to allow me to drive this. Not that I would attempt. Wow, this is amazing.
So this boat has twin Caterpillar engines and very, very fuel efficient. We're turning 5-foot propellers, which is part of the reason that it runs on less fuel than most boats this size.
But if somebody really, really wants their wheel, you could just make one, fake one for them right here. Right?
Absolutely.
So they can just
You
feel
have
like,
to have the wheel.
yeah. Because I've had those questions. People go like, I just would want to have one. We're like, we can put one up for you. There's no problem. It can
The
be
only
done.
reason I deleted the steering wheels is because on the first boats I was building for the fishermen, one of the first things they would do when they would take possession of the boat is they'd take the wheel off and
They
put
just
it
take
away.
it off anyway, yeah.
And I would say, why are you taking the wheel off? And they says, it's in my way. And I'm like, I still don't understand. Why is it in your way? And he says, you've never been on a boat when it's in heavy weather, have you? He says, because what you have to do is if you're operating up here, you need to wedge yourself into the console.
Yep.
You got to spread your legs out and you got to hang on. And that wheel just gets in your way.
It's
So
in the
they
wrong place,
so they
really
just-
in the wrong place.
They just take it off
operate.
and they put it away. And
Yeah,
after a while, I
that's
thought,
funny.
well, why do I have a wheel then?
No need for it at all. I'm totally joking. I'm just saying, like, hey, if you really want one, we can put one for you.
We can. And I've
Yeah.
had people ask for it.
Funny, right?
And then we have a door on the Pilothouse on each side.
And the doors are special too. These are called Dutch doors. Dutch doors meaning that the top half will open. So like if you're in Alaska, and that's where they love these, is that you can actually open up the top and they latch open. So now I can be operating, fresh air coming in. It's a nice feature. All of the fishing boats up north use the Dutch doors.
Love that feature.
We have all three, even downstairs, all 4.
That's so cool.
So it
And
works
they're
out good.
fully watertight.
Yeah. Super
Yes,
cool.
these are made by Pacific Coast Marine as well as the windows, and they do some of the finest jobs on windows and doors.
It's just awesome. All right, I guess I have to leave this beautiful seat. Where are we going next, Tim?
All right, let's go down.
All right.
Come on.
I gotta say, you guys, the woodwork is
Right.
amazing. I mean,
Oh,
just
thank you.
look at this wood here. What kind of wood is this?
This is sapele. It's similar to an African mahogany. It comes from the same family, and it
gorgeous.
comes from Africa. The flooring is Brazilian cherry wood. That's called jatoba. The black stripe is a special iron ore wood, comes from South Africa as well, and that is called wenge.
Gorgeous. Really, it's just beautiful woodwork. Okay.
So, welcome to the galley. On our,
Oh, wow. I would love to make a meal in this galley. Wow.
it's kind of a country kitchen.
It's amazing.
Very informal, and that's what this boat is. It's informal, it's homey, it's inviting.
It's very warm. It has that really warm feeling.
Well, we purposely designed it with wide passageways in here. Because a lot of times you're going to have a lot of people in here and you want to be able to pass by each other. I've been on a lot of boats where it's a struggle just to get by somebody. So we try to maintain 42 inches, and it allows people to really get around in here.
Yeah,
but it's got everything.
Beautiful.
It's got dual woof ovens, the cooktop, ice maker, trash compactor, wine cooler, pull-out freezer drawers, which are awesome. These things are so nice for storage.
Oh, these are freezers.
So these are freezers here.
So I'm all about opening up stuff in the galley. So
Sure, we'll open up anything you like.
Okay. Oh, I can live in this fridge. Are you kidding
It's just
me?
not for long.
Oh, that's amazing. Wow. This is
you get more.
all, what?
Yeah, so this is all refrigerator here. And then mated to it on the backside are two more. And the pull-out drawers on the backside are all freezers with refrigerators on top. So you literally have 4 full-size refrigerators. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Around this more.
6 freezer drawers here, plus the ones on the back deck.
How long can you be out of the grid? Like, what's the capacity of the
A
boat?
long time, depends on how many fish you catch.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, I could tell that you can stock up for a while. This could be a really good provisioning on this boat.
At some point, you just need to find space for trash. That's probably
Yeah.
the biggest problem.
Yeah.
That's why the trash compactor is so nice, because we're able to, really contain a lot of trash without taking up a lot of room. So.
Tons of storage.
Lots and
I'm
lots
just
of
gonna
storage.
snoop you guys. So wait, this is fridges, and there's more fridges around the corner. You said.
Yes,
What? Freezers.
more storage.
Oh, everything just feels so nice. Really, this nice.
And
wood.
again, this boat is built here in California.
Yes, it was. It was built right here in San Diego.
Ah, awesome.
The sister ship I built in Seattle. I built up there for almost 30 years in Seattle. Yeah.
2 dishwasher, like a double.
It's
with
a double.
2 drawer.
One for clean and one for dirty, if you know what that means.
These are awesome. Yeah, I really like. Rico and I have crewed on a boat that had a double, and I love using them because I feel like it's, instead of running this massive dishwasher, you're always able to run one. And
Exactly.
I like the drawer dishwasher,
Yeah,
especially
they're
on the
great.
boat, actually.
Really great. I have like a teeny mini dishwasher on my boat. It's this big, really this big.
Okay.
It's my favorite thing on a boat. Look at the sink. Oh wow. I mean, if you just take a photo right here, it really, you could be in like a high-end home. You can't even tell that this is a galley. I mean, it's a really full-blown, full-size kitchen. It doesn't compromise any kind of comfort. It's got everything you could need. So trash compactor here, really nice wine cooler.
Everything has C-locks on them,
Yeah.
and let me show you how they work.
Yeah, do it.
So all you do is you slide them this direction,
Yep.
and then they flip
Got it.
open. Those
Nice.
are all special made for the boat.
Oh, beautiful.
Even our refrigerator drawers all have that, so that
That's awesome.
the last thing you want when you're in really heavy weather
Yep.
is things flying out.
Had that happen,
Yep.
not on ALLSEAS.
And behind, you've got a double oven as well.
Double ovens all set up there, storage underneath, storage back here.
Tons of storage, you guys.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I love it. Just amazing. Yeah, it does feel very, very warm. It has a really nice
We find this
feeling
is the
to it.
real gathering spot on the boat.
Totally.
When you get a lot of people on board, usually whoever's cooking is basically entertaining, and so this tends to be the most popular spot on the boat right here. So that's what I
totally
love
see
about
that.
it. Very informal, but
And
very
it's
entertaining.
center. It's the center of the boat. It's the center where things happening. I totally see. I mean, well designed, well laid out.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's really, really pretty.
I love the color combination too with the orange.
It's a really nice
leather.
orange, I agree. Yeah, really like it. Should we check out the salon?
So we're just finishing up, and his custom furniture hasn't arrived yet, but this room's going to be so nice when it gets in.
I was going to ask, I was like, it feels like it would have more furniture. I'm
We
not
have
usually
more
the one
coming.
to say that.
Yes.
But I was like, it could have more things. But okay,
Oh,
got it. So
we
there's
saved
more.
the best for last. That way we won't damage it during construction.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of storage everywhere, you guys. And look at this here. Let's talk
yes.
about this.
Custom monitoring system, non-proprietary, goes with the boat. You can actually see what's going on with your air conditioning, your alarms on the boat, all your tank levels, even your engines. You can see exactly what's going on the boat. And this is on all the computers of the boat. And so you literally can be in your stateroom watching what is happening on the boat. So you know everything that's going to happen before it happens.
Yeah, and he's got like this other fancy screen right there, and he's just like tick, 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 tick. It's very high tech. You feel like you're on this boat, and it feels kind of a classic, and you don't even expect to have all this.
It's a good marriage. I call
Yeah.
it a marriage between the old-fashioned boats and the new high-tech boats.
Very.
And yet I did it in such a way to where it's easy to maintain. Because a lot of people ask me all the time about, well, is this proprietary? What am I going to do in 10 years if it breaks down? And that's why even the software, the source code goes with the boat, and it was designed in a standard language that anybody can use, and so it's easy to actually make changes and make upgrades in the future. So that's something that you need.
And like you said, it's great to monitor things ahead of time before they break, so you could tell, right?
It's just like the heart monitor at the hospital. You know, you're looking at not where you're at, but where you've been, and that's what you want on your engines. You want to be able to glance at it and see how things are cycling, what cycle times are. As an engineer, these are all things that at a glance you spot problems before they become big problems, and so that's what you want.
What kind of crew does this boat require?
A minimum of 2. You need an experienced skipper and you need 1 deckhand, and that's the minimum.
That's a very minimum.
Yeah, and we've run it that way before. We can
Really?
operate the boat with 2 people. I tend to want at least 1 person in addition that's helping to handle lines.
Yep.
So I would say, you know, a lot of times we'll have the guest on board help as well, and then operate it with 2 people.
Yeah,
So.
well, I mean, the remote station obviously makes it easier on the skipper, but
Yes,
you
it
still
does.
got to deal with this massive lines and cleats and.
So it depends on if you want
fenders.
a chef on board, or
Right.
if you want a stew on board that's going to make beds and stuff like that. So it depends. We have 2 cruise quarters, so in our cruise quarters we could have 3 on each side. So we could carry 6 if we wanted to.
Yeah, maybe for parts of a passage having a chef when you have more friends coming, and then I would
Right.
love to cook in that galley. All right, so we're going down below. Oh, there's all of your switches right here.
Yeah, we keep all of the crucial breaker systems local and right here where it's easy to get to. And one of the things I do that's a little different is each stateroom has its own panel as well in their closets. So like if somebody uses the hairdryer and trips a breaker, you don't have to go up to find a master panel. You can basically take care of your own needs.
Brilliant.
So it also reduces your wiring, which is I really like.
So you don't see half-naked people running through the
That
boat
is
trying to find
brilliant.
breakers.
Wait,
That's exactly
is this
right.
a day head?
That's storage. That's
Oh,
where
storage.
we keep the central vac.
That's a
the
massive
batteries
storage.
for all of our electronics are in there as well.
Oh, you know
Big
what? Then
storage.
let's peek into the port here.
Okay. We have a side entry.
Oof. Oof.
Oh, this is the other 2 Sub-Zeros. Now, these are special because they're refrigerator on top, all freezers, drawers on the bottom, which are really nice.
If you guys, I mean, if you're not new to our channel, you know my horror with my fridge. This is like I can't even dream of amount of fridges on the boat, and every single one. I can just have one like this. I would be so happy. If you haven't seen it, you can watch the video right here about my fridge drama. All right. Oh,
It's
that's
locked.
locked as well. Okay, this way.
There you go. You've got it down.
This is insane. So yeah, I could definitely see like a good month and a half of provisioning. You could totally do it. I mean, eventually run out of fresh food, but yeah.
And you do have a day head, actually.
We do have a day head. Okay.
And these are all like pantry?
These are all pantries. Place for your canned foods, your cleanings. all
Once
that.
you run out of fresh food, this is where you go. Oh, this is amazing. Oh yeah, there's a day head right here. Nice day head. Super cute. And that connects to
That's just more storage.
Oh, it's more storage. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Oh,
Be a
I
broom
wouldn't-
closet or whatever you want it
I
to
wouldn't
be.
know what to do with myself. I really don't think I would.
Ready?
Oh yes,
Okay.
there's more. All right, let's see the staterooms. Thank you so much for watching part 1 of ALLSEAS 92 tour. If you would like to see part 2, just check out the link in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please put down in the comments what you thought of it. If you guys are interested in purchasing this yacht or ordering your own custom ALLSEAS yacht, all the contact will be in the description below the video. As always, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. It really, really helps our channel. We really appreciate it. Oh, and enjoy the outtakes. Let's do it one more time because that just came on and. Damn it! Perfect. Oh.
The other way. Yeah.
There, and then pin it. There
Yep.
you go.
Perfect.
Yeah, I forget.
I know, and it's another thing that we naturally do. We feel like we have to be closer to the camera to talk. Okay, I let you open it, and then you go. Well, the shoes are in there now. It's not working.
Okay.
Here we go. All right. Yeah.
Not a problem.
We'll just be like, "Where's the master?" Oh, wait a minute.
I'll get that. You can leave it.
Wait. No, I want to
I got it.
learn. I
You
want to learn.
know. You want to learn. Okay, pull hard.
Oh, so you just pull it.
Yeah, so
Got it.
pull it back on the springs
pull
to the
this.
side
Got
and
it.
then swing
Okay.
it up.
All right, let's do a walk around forward. Then we walk up on the exterior, and then we do the interior. Right?
Yeah, let's
Okay,
go
perfect.
forward. All right, you go first. I go.
Which way do you want to go?
Whichever way you want.
This way. Yeah,
This way? Okay.
yeah, let's go on the starboard.